Bally Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Hurricanes offense is up first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He can go. Across midfield. Now the 40. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Now the offense is set up with a short field. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Banks. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. The sure hands. It's Jamadia. Tackle, but first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. Looks like the Bearcats pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a quarterback keeper. Has a path to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in for an excellent run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Let's fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves to the 35. First down again. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Got behind him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see what this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Banks. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. In the clear at the 25. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on a screen play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Has his tip at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They finish off the scoring drive. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw it again. On the run, he'll let it go. He's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
No way to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The ball is quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
21, Miami.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Banks. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. 1st down here for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And the Bearcats come up to the line in the hurry-up. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a quick grab. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold it.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The penalty backs him up 1st and very long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Using his legs here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Breaks into open space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Minnesota going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Bearcats have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Banks. The pocket breaking down. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. And the Bearcats will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Looks like the Bearcats will try to keep this drive moving.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught with a receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, is Cincinnati in front at the moment. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Quick completion to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and another incompletion.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
14.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here's the handoff. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's 2nd down here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leaning on the run game here late. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Banks. Bringing pressure. Moves out of the pocket. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They're bringing down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but at that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. It's no good. And the lead remains at 13 after the miss. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head for a kicker.
He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
No gain on the play.
Important second down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial dummy. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.